What's the biggest bullet you've ever dodged? I was happily married to my husband, who was diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. He had his bad days, but I believed we could get through it together. At least that's what I thought, until he started using steroids behind my back and started constantly having random outbursts. One night I told him I didn't want to have intercourse and he lashed out at me. He put his hands on me and I tried to run away, but he caught me. I was desperate not to wake our baby, and as my tears welled up, it took everything not to let myself scream as he continued to lay hands on me and yell. I froze in fear as he began to pull at my clothes, but that's when I mustered up all my courage to slap him in the face. It was then that a calm came over him, and he realized what he was doing. He backed off, but I didn't wait to see if this would last. At that moment, I took my baby out of the crib, threw whatever I could into a bag, and left without looking back. I called my parents while my hands were still shaking, and they sent money to fly me home to stay with them. The next morning, I left the whole life I built up behind me, and no part of me regrets that decision. He remarried 10 years later, and recently was convicted for unaliving his new wife after they got into an argument.